Hello and welcome to your very first lesson in your Virtual DJ learning course. Now to begin, if you haven't got the Virtual DJ software and you would like to get it, simply go to www.virtualdj.com. Now if you go here you can download a free version of the software, or you can purchase a professional version which costs around €200. Now there isn't much difference between the two, so you can get whichever one you like. Now for the first lesson, I'm just going to show you all the controls you can use in Virtual DJ. Now it looks quite scary with all these controls, but believe me, it's a lot easier than it looks. So to begin, I'll explain what we have. Up here you have deck 1, and over here you have deck 2. So this is where you play your songs. You have one song on deck 1 and a second song on deck 2. Now before I explain these controls, I'll actually bring a song in and just show you how it works. So if you come down here to the bottom left, this is where you're going to navigate to find your songs. So if I just scroll down here to the bottom, I've already created a folder and called it Virtual DJ, and I've put songs in here that I'm going to use for the lessons. So if you just click on your folder, here in the center you can see it already loads up all of the songs that you have inside that folder. Okay, so if I just simply come to my songs and go down to the middle, I'm going to get one of my songs and just click on it and drag it up and drop it onto one of your decks, and now you can see the song is loading here, but then also if you look up to the top, it's loading up here as well. Now to explain the controls, here you have your play button, which you can see is flashing, and your pause button. So to play the song, simply click play, and to stop it, click pause, like so. See, just as easy as it looks. Now over here, if you look at these numbers, these are called your loops. Okay, so a loop is when you want to repeat a certain part of a song. So the numbers represents the beats. So you have 1 beat, 2 beats, 4 beats, and so on. So if you look up again to the top, you can see these little squares. These are your beats. So what you want to do is try and line up your squares with this line here, which is your play line. This means your loop is going to be perfect and repeat the same part of the song. So if your song is like mine and your beats aren't quite lined up, what you can do is come down to your deck, click on it, and just drag it back until your beat is lined up perfectly, like so. Now I'm going to come over here and click one of my loops. I'm going to just use number 8. Now once I click my loop, if you come up here you can see this part of the song is highlighted and this part isn't. What this means is this part is your loop, and this part of the song won't be played. So now I'm just going to hit play so you can see that the program only plays your loop, and then eventually the song will come back to the start of your loop. Okay, so just play that just to show you. Okay, so you can see there how the song just repeated that part of the loop. Then again, if you look up to the top, you can see this bit isn't highlighted, this is, and this isn't. So quite clearly here you can just see your loop. So if you want to change your loop, click 4, you can see it gets shorter, or click 16, you can see it gets bigger. So that's how you use your loop. And if you want to stop using your loop and just get rid of it, simply click the out button, and that turns off your loop. Now to explain some of your effects. So if you come over here, you can see it's explained. So you can see where the word backspin is. If you click your cursor here, you get a drop down list of your effects. Okay, so to use these are quite simple. You simply select one effect like this, and then when the song is playing, just click on it like so. So now you can see our effect is highlighted. This means the effect is turned on. Okay, so just to show you how this works, I'm going to play the song and just try 1 or 2 effects just to show you. So before I do that, I'll turn my effects off, and then I'll play the song just to show you as an example. So there you can see I tried the flanger effect, and then I ended up with the backspin effect, which is a really good one if you want to just basically stop your song or stop your mix. Okay, so the next control I want to show you is the sync button, just here. So this is to do with your beats, the beats you have in the song, like I showed you earlier with your little squares. So each song has a different BPM, which stands for beats per minute, as you can see here. So our song we have here called Barbra Streisand has 128 beats per minute. So if you're playing one song here and a second song here, and you wish to mix both songs, but they have two different BPMs, what you can do is hit the sync button, and this will make both of the songs have the same BPM. Okay, so just to show you this, I'll drag in a second song, so just click, drag it up, and drop it onto your second deck. So as the song is loading, if you look up here, you can see this song has a different BPM. So all you have to do is come down, click your sync button, and there you go. You can see this is after syncing both our songs, so they both have the same BPM. Now the last thing I want to show you for the first lesson is our crossfader, which is this button here. Now what this represents is which part of your song is playing. So if you have one song playing here and one song playing here, but you only wish to hear one song, depending on which side your crossfader is on, that's the song you're going to hear. So if I drag my crossfader over here to this side and press play on this song, that's the only song I'm going to hear. So if I press play here, we can see the song is playing, but we can't actually hear it. That's because the crossfader is over on this side. Okay, so now I'm going to play this song, and I'm just going to switch between the crossfader just so you can hear how it works. Just pause that song and pause that song. Okay, so that brings an end to your very first lesson in your virtual DJ learning course. Now go on and try to complete the first quiz and see how you get on.